And joining them in the lineup in heat number 13 is Kanoa Igarashi up against Frederico Morais, who gets the call-up as an alternate. A couple of injuries on the championship tour, reaching the midway point in the season. And Frederico Morais is a very dangerous man when it comes to Jeffreys Bay. He has finaled here in the past. He's dropped 10-point rides, multiple excellent scores, and he'll pose a nice threat for Kanoa Igarashi here, Barton Lynch.
And cut out cleanly.
Kanoa Igarashi up now on his second ride, just a 1 on his first, a throwaway. Had his first championship tour win earlier this season at the Corona Bali Protected Contest. Has semi-finaled here at Jeffreys Bay in the past. And really growing as a surfer and a competitor at the moment. You know, he would have really needed to find a long barrel in order to turn in a number that high. But last year, just adding so much power to his turns and has amazing variety too.
He sure does. How's the speed out of that first and the second turn? Beautiful turns. Foam climb. Watch this little chink back into the pocket. Drives it down. And the foot went way to the front there. Interesting interpretation of that manoeuvre. I'm not sure that it went to plan exactly, but it was still effective, and the rest of the work all the way through the inside. That was impressive. That was the type of flair that really, for an opening ride, got to get you excited.
Definitely. And it'll definitely get the judges thinking about that variety in his repertoire that's been put on show. Frederico up now. Maybe doesn't have as many different moves as he can call, as Kanoa Igarashi can call on. But he can rip a number of big carves in order to get his numbers into the excellent range. He just gets a little tangled up in the impact zone there, trying to ride out of that final manoeuvre.
A 6-1-0 through for Ricardo Christie.
And now Frederico Morais up in heat 13, looking for an answer to Kanoa Igarashi, 6.17. A lot of speed for this section. And just stuffs the rail and goes down.
Style and technique are different between everybody, but I feel like when you're against Michelle, there's so much power that you need to match that in some way, and I feel like that last wave of Ricardo's might fall a little short and a little flat.
Frederico Morais up at the moment, trying to bank something solid. This is his third wave, the best he's managed so far at 3.07. Good looking wall. And now looking to line up some major turns on the inside. It has just been flowing through this ride up until this point. Clean finish. Wanted to stay on his feet this time. It'll be his best wave, but not sure it's going to be there at the level of the 6.17 for Kanoa Igarashi.
Isn't enough at the back end of that ride to continue riding it, but the first couple of turns were magic. Frederico down the line, stands up in front of him here and then flattens out on the shoulder, gets the wrap back into the pocket, waiting for it to stand up. Another wrap, uses the lip with that backhand re-entry of the roundhouse cut back and into a closeout turn on the inside. Kanoa on the replay behind it, bigger wave, beautiful wall, carves out of the top, positioning for that bottom turn, top turn combination, the way he drove out of the lip. But yeah, I feel like there was he lost his rhythm with that wave for a little bit there. But it was a starter. Frederico. Snap on the outside, another round snap, looking kind of patient, I suppose, is the best way to put it, the most positive way to put it. Drives off the bottom, snaps out of the top. This is what he was waiting for. He's waiting for the wave to stand up so he could start to unleash some turns rather than look like you're trying to force stuff when it wasn't on offer.
And here we go, Kanoa Igarashi also getting into the mix on that set wave as well.
Hit the lip, drives off the bottom. I love the way he loads up his turns and holds. Oh, whoa, a little bit of shuffling of the feet. So didn't miss anything there though. It was at the bottom the shuffling happened, and by the time he was at the top of the wave, he was back to perfect positioning and waiting for this one to stand up, picking the speed line, drives down. Something big's going to happen. Floats off the lip. Is he getting around this section? Is he going to find more? He sure is. And one last floater on the inside. Nice wrap before he pulled through the back of that one. Kanoa up and riding again.
Well, he just dropped a 9.03 in his last wave. He's trying to get rid of a 6.17. And he is loading up something big. Had it everything in the right place as he rotated through the sky, just slipped off on the landing.
And here's that air. You see it driving out of the bottom, sort of came from deep for an aerial manoeuvre.
Settled into 2019 nicely now here at stop number 6. Obviously had a lot on in the opening stages of this year.
Yeah, they both feel a little like that. That heat will change that feeling for one of them, that's for sure.
Here we go, Kanoa Igarashi starting to build some real momentum in this heat on a smaller wave. Just so reliable at executing those frontside air reverses. And he's not done with this ride yet. Continues just to kick away at the face of this wave relentlessly. And he kicks out right there on the inside, trying to get rid of a 6.17 with that ride.
And we haven't seen a tube in for some time. Kelly's a master at finding them. Here's Frederico.
Yeah, nice turn from Frederico to get things started here. Big cut down carve into a couple of big hits on the pocket. There's one of those silky smooth rail turns. So mixing things up nicely. Changing his approach a few times. And now looking for the big finish on the inside. Manages to get it up there on the closeout. He likes the feel of it. Quick slap of the heart.
Yeah, those early turns were beautiful, weren't they? That was what we expect from Frederico. The power and the rail. Priorities with Kanoa Igarashi. And he's decided to go.
Trying to better a 7.2 here. Will be feeling freed up and confident based on the surfing that he's already done in this heat. Takes that rail from top to bottom. Again, just keep an eye on the variety in his surfing as he hammers away down the line. Big float, loses contact with the face of the wave, but stops that move. And still hammering down the line. This is a solid performance from the surfer representing Japan. Rolling down the line. And he really is becoming, Strider, just one of the most consistent and reliable performers on the championship tour. Well, here we go, Frederico. He needs something spectacular in order to turn in a 9.43. Started well with extra aggression. Maybe that was the fire he needed on his earlier rides. But this one is going to get away from him with 45 seconds to go. It might have been his last shot.
Oh, it was so precise, so sharp, literally close to the perfect style out here. There was constant speed. Even when he does his cut downs to bottom turns, he maintains speed through all of it that connects everything together into a performance that's undeniable.
Well, the hooter sounds. Kanoa Igarashi marching through the round of 32. He'll be hard to beat as he continues through this draw.